All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I'm back with another video here, and I'm getting into some career videos as the summer gets along. And I was, sitting there last night, and I figured, why don't I do some career videos for the summer? So, going to be starting to, do these more often, and I wanted to start with Lou Agnotti, the first captain in Philadelphia Flyers history. I figured if there was the best place to start, you might as well start from the beginning. And Lou was the first person that kind of came to mind. So Lou Agnotti is, again, like I said, first Flyers captain in 1967, selected in the expansion draft from Chicago, when the Flyers obviously were granted a team out of the expansion. War number 7. He's 5'9", 170 pounds. Born January 16th, 1938. He actually took the first penalty in Flyers history, which is pretty cool to kind of figure out. In his first year as a Flyer, from 1967 to 68, he only played 1 year with the Flyers, was captain that year, and then was traded to St. Louis at the end of that season on June 11th, actually, which was a couple days ago, the anniversary of it, in a 4-player deal. But in that year, he had 70 games played, 12 goals, 37 assists for 49 points, 35 penalty minutes. The Flyers did make the playoffs that year. They lost in the first round in 7 games to the St. Louis Blues. And as for Agnotti, he led the Flyers in assists and in points. He went on to have a pretty good career. Played in the WHA as well later in the late 70s, but also played in the NHL. Played 653 games in the NHL, 289 points, 103 goals, 186 assists for 228 penalty minutes. And in the WHA, he played that 1 year, with actually the year the Flyers won the Cup, 74-75 for the Chicago Cougars. Played 26 games, put up 7 points in those games. But again, a decent career overall, 289 points in 653 games. Played a while, obviously was captain. He was kind of really all over the place. Played, Michigan Tech, in Rochester, in the AHL as well. But again, in that year for the Flyers, pretty significant season. I mean, 50 points pretty much, give or take. You just round up that 1 point. 70 games played. The Flyers, they lost a tight series to St. Louis. They won the game 6-2-1 in double overtime, and then ended up losing game 7. And then obviously, like I mentioned, Agnotti was traded away on June 11th of 1968. So there it is, the career essentially for Lou Agnotti. Obviously, first Flyers captain, pretty cool. I figured I'd start from the beginning and kind of go from there. So yeah, let me know any players that you would like to see next for this series. And yeah, thanks everybody so much for all the support. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoyed watching this video, and I will talk to you all again soon.